Baruch. Boker Tov, everyone. We're continuing in Siman Rish Son of Gimel regarding the laws of lighting Shabbat candles. So a woman lights Shabbat candles, but she also wants to pray Mincha. So Mincha comes first, as again according to our custom, when lighting the candles, that's when she's Mekabel Shabbat. So if you're Mekabel Shabbat, it's already the next day, and you're not supposed to pray Mincha the next day. It's already gone. So you're supposed to pray Mincha first, and then light the Shabbat candles. So the Mishnah Berurah does say an interesting point that if, let's say, there's not enough time and not to light too close to Shabbat, she says, I have to pray Mincha, but there's not enough time. Yes. So he says, light the candles and pray 2 arvits. That's what he says. Just like if a person misses his Mincha, you accidentally pray the second arvit, 2 arvits, so therefore that should be done the same over here as well. The Mefarshim over here say as follows, that the Kaf HaChaim says that if there's enough time close to, because we said that when we light, that's when we're accepting Shabbat, but if there's still enough time, let's say that's an early Shabbat for sure, then a woman makes a tanai, makes a condition, so I'm not accepting it upon myself Shabbat till after I pray Mincha, and then that could work out. 2 arvits. If, let's say, she forgets Mincha, that's just Amida. Yeah, that's what we always mean. Yeah, just the Amida. Also, in addition, is a few interesting cases. Let's say a person accepts upon himself Shabbat on his own. I mean, beyachid. He didn't do it betzibur. So he heard about accepting upon himself Shabbat, and he accepted upon himself Shabbat by himself. And then what happened was he realized, I did Mincha, but I didn't do, let's say he does Mincha over here, and then, or not in the shul, let's say on his own, and then he realizes that he then accepts Shabbat, and then he realizes, I didn't do Ya'aleh Ve'avo, so I have to repeat Mincha again. Let's say it was Rosh Chodesh. So because he accepted upon himself Shabbat beyachid, that gives him a chance to kind of undo, not undo completely, like now you could start turning on lights or whatever, but to the point that you could repeat the Mincha again. Or let's say it's coming close to Shabbat, and the person says, I'm accepting upon myself Shabbat. He's walking to shul on Friday, let's say, he wants to walk, he's walking to shul, you know what, I already did Mincha, I'm accepting upon myself Shabbat. Then he realizes, oh my gosh, I didn't say Musaf today. Today was Rosh Chodesh, and I ran out of shul early, I forgot to say Musaf, I already did Mincha, but so now what do? Because he accepted upon himself Beyachid, so therefore, and you could say Musaf till nightfall, you could say Musaf there and then move on with Shabbat. But if you accepted upon himself Shabbat Betzibur, then that's it. He's locked in. Even if it's early Shabbat, you accept upon himself with the Tzibur, you said the Chadodi, you said Mizmor Shalom Shabbat, you said Baruch Hu, and now you get home, you're like, it's still daytime. Oh my gosh, I didn't say Mincha. I ran into Shabbat, I didn't say Mincha. No, you lost it. Last point is let's say, so we said that a woman has to when she lights, she accepts upon herself Shabbat. So on an early Shabbat, husband goes to shul. So we said that also that she should time either she has to, when she lights, she accepts upon Shabbat, or at least she has the time when the husband is saying Mizmor Shalom Shabbat, when they're saying Baruch Hu. If the husband says is accepting upon himself Shabbat early, then it doesn't connect to the wife until she lights her candles. So she does have a little bit more wiggle room there, but she should. Right, yeah. So she's plenty of time. So it doesn't go with the. So in that case, the husband accepts upon Shabbat. She should, by the time the husband gets home, Shabbat should be in for her as well. But it doesn't have to be exact until she actually lights the candles. Okay, that's that for today. Forgot my little paper over here.
There's only one person at home and wants to do the higher shul.
So we had this type of case before where you need to, and you got to light the candles after Plag HaMincha. You can't light the candles before Plag HaMincha. So sometimes people would come late to shul, light plug, and then rush over, or you get a shaliach to light the candles for you. If you have another Jew in your house, in your apartment building, or whatever it is, they could do that for you. A few points. Number one is we want to wish Ezra a safe trip. and fun trip. We're going to miss you for the next couple of days, so we got to gather our strength to be here, and more of us being here and coming early. So Chazak Baruch, Hatzlacha, and we'll see you back soon, B'ezrat Hashem. I also wanted to just point out, yesterday, I ran out early, so I didn't mention, but yesterday was a year, the Nachalav, Mr. Alfasi, but that also, for me in a certain way, it was, we had a tough year last year there was 7 members that passed away in 42 days. And that was like, it was a tough time. It was a tough time. And I remember speaking to Rabbanim, like, should we do anything specific? So I mentioned that to the crowd, and I think just to mechazek. So yesterday was a year, like the last person that passed in that group was a year, and in a certain way a little bit of a relief, and since then we did have members that passed away, but it's saying, like, unfortunately Mr. Benno passed away in May, and there was also Mr. Kadosh, but it seems like in the, not in a situation where it was, it seemed like it was a difficult thing for our community, and so B'ezrat Hashem, smooth sailing from now going forward, Chaim Aruchim, and long life and healthy, B'ezrat Hashem, for all of us and the entire community, B'ezrat Hashem. Mincha tonight at 4:45, and we have the Chinuch Shiur tonight at 8:30, and we hope you come out and make it, but please RSVP. Thank you so much, looking forward. Have a great day, everyone.